how to unlock your true potential, and the real reason you haven't yet. Right now, you're living at only a fraction of your true potential, and you know it. You've felt it. That deep frustration that you should be more, do more, achieve more. But something keeps stopping you. And here's the worst part. It's not what you think. This is not another motivational video. By the end of this, you'll understand exactly why you've been stuck, and more importantly, how to finally break free. Stay with me because in the next few minutes, I'm going to reveal a truth about potential that most people never realize. And those who do, they change their lives forever. Chapter 1. The lie you've been told from childhood. You've been told a lie. That potential is something you unlock at some magical moment. When you graduate, when you get the right job, when you finally feel ready. But that moment never comes. The truth? Potential isn't something you find. It's something you build. And the reason you haven't unlocked it yet? Because you're waiting. And waiting is the enemy of growth. Key idea. Waiting for the perfect moment is the #1 reason people never unlock their potential. Chapter 2. The hidden force controlling your life. Every action you take or don't take is controlled by one thing, your identity. Your subconscious mind has already decided what's possible for you, and without realizing it, you're living inside that invisible limit. Think about it. If you believe you're just not a confident person, you'll avoid speaking up. If you believe you always procrastinate, you won't even try to change. Your identity is controlling you more than your willpower ever could. Key idea, you don't act based on your goals. You act based on who you believe you are. Chapter 3. The fear you don't even realize you have. Most people think they're afraid of failure, but that's not what's really stopping you. The real fear? Success. Because success means change. It means stepping into the unknown, risking judgment, losing people who don't fit your new life. It's uncomfortable, so your mind keeps you where you are. Not because you're lazy, but because it's protecting you from an invisible fear. Key idea. You're not afraid of failing. You're afraid of outgrowing your current life. Chapter 4. The science of unlocking your true potential. Here's the good news. Your potential is not fixed. Neuroscience proves it. Your brain can literally rewire itself through something called neuroplasticity. Every time you push past resistance, whether it's learning a new skill, facing a fear, or breaking an old habit, you create new neural connections. And the more you do it, the easier it gets. This is why the world's highest achievers don't wait for motivation. They act first, because action rewires your brain for success. Key idea. Potential isn't something you have. It's something you build through repeated action. Chapter 5. The system that changes everything. Most people fail because they rely on motivation. But motivation is a terrible strategy. It's unreliable. It fades. The real secret? Systems. Small daily habits that automate success. If you write 200 words a day, you'll have a book in a year. If you exercise for 10 minutes daily, you'll transform your body. The key isn't intensity, it's consistency. The most powerful people in the world don't rely on willpower, they rely on habits. Final chapter. Your turning point. Right now, you're at a crossroads. You can leave this video, do nothing, and continue waiting for the right moment. Or you can take control. Today, no more waiting, no more excuses. Right now, write down one action, no matter how small, that moves you toward your highest potential. And then, do it. This video isn't just something you watch, it's a turning point. If you're ready to stop waiting and start building the life you were meant for, subscribe now, because we're just getting started. Hit like if this opened your eyes and share it with someone who needs to hear this today. Your potential is waiting. The only question is, will you take the first step?